machine, the emptiness machine.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Trevor Etienne to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Here,
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to prove what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Hurts throwing again. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Ready, set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line.
On the ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Martin in punt formation for Carolina.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Find some time left. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. This one snagged by Dallas Goddard. going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This play goes for 36. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion left. It's Hurts once again. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Set.
QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Set, hut, ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay, ready?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Hubbard flying this up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Hubbard again. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Down. Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Brought down back at the 32.
Ready.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second and pretty long here.
Ready?
Up the middle, Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. Jackson waiting for it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake now hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, and gives to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Hut.
Here he is on third and short. Into the hands of Leggett. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Come on, set. Ready.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third down, they need 7.
Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Escapes a defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down. First and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers at a deficit. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Cuts right. Down to the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Fight. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, not young. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain, and that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Set, go.
Cleaned up that pistol. Here's Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Again, it's Young. And he sails that one over the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
Okay, ready?
Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young on 3rd and goal. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Ready.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready. Slide blue. Yellow. 43.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And the defender comes away with it. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. It's a foot race. The 30. At the 20. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Lathan Ransom has it.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here's Hubbard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Your claws red. 10 black, set.
Young to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Set, ready, set.
Looking to throw. That's caught beyond the blocker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and goal, Hubbard. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
It's Hubbard again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Set, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
For the Panther field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Set,
Young on 1st and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
For Philadelphia.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready.
This is Hubbard. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 4-yard loss on
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now. Hunt, hunt.
Young from the gun on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. He's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Chased it out to his right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hunt.
From the pistol, it's Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete! And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Now a run with Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Young. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper, the gene, in to pick it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Merrick has it. slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready, cut.
It's Young, the throw here on first. It's on the in route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Young on the play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
They run it with Hubbard. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Set, hut, set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal. And we punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays. Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Shipley now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word. Artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it doesn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
To the air on first down, Young. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready, ready.
Young working from the gun. And they pick him off again. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. To grill Peppers with the pick. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Play action now. Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the UT. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They're going to pass it here. He's trying to go deep again. And he's got it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
37-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 33.
Young to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Yards on the play. That's another.
Ready,
Panthers
ready.
1st down.
Yellow, set.
One final shot here. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, Brock,